with this, like I said, we are not going to be using our dots and our number line. If you still want to use the dots and number line, have at it. You're more than welcome to, but these are the rules. And with the rules, we're primarily looking at, do they have the same signs or are they different? And what I mean by that is, are they both positive and both negative, or do we have a mixture? Okay? It's real easy if the signs are the same. You've been doing same signs since elementary school. Like if I have +1 plus +2, what does that give you? 1 plus 2 is 1 plus 2, 3. Woo, y'all. 1 plus 2 is, look, 1 plus 2 is 3. Okay? Is that a +3 or a -3? +3. Okay? Well, I had a positive and a positive. And a positive and a positive combine to make a positive, okay? So just like here, if we have the same signs, okay, then we follow these rules. Add the numbers, just the numbers. So I'm adding just the 5 and just the 4. I'm not looking at the signs right now, okay? So for step 1, I would do just 5 plus 4. This isn't a movie. Make sure you're taking your notes too. Okay? I know I'm entertaining, but take your notes on page 4. All right, what's 5 plus 4? 9. Okay? Step 2 says to keep the sign. Well, look at your signs. What's this sign? Negative. What's the second sign? Negative. Negative and negative. We're going to keep the negative. So that means my answer is -9. Ta-da. Okay? Instead of drawing all your little dots. But you could visualize the dots here, right? If we were to build this would be 5 red dots, and this would be 4 red dots. Is anything going to cancel if all we have are red dots? No, so then we just combine it all and we'd have 9 red dots. Okay? Well, what if the signs are different? Well, what do you mean by different, Miss Pittman? I'm so glad you asked. Okay? Do you see here how this is a negative and this is a positive? Do you see how it's a mix? Yes. If the signs are different, we're going to subtract the numbers. Once again, just looking at the numbers. I'm just looking at the 5 and I'm just looking at the 4. I'm not caring about the signs right now. I'm only looking at the numbers. So my first step would be, what is 5 take away 4? What's 5 take away 4? 1. And then step 2 says, keep the sign of the highest number. Which number is bigger, 5 or 4? 5. What sign goes with the 5? Negative. Negative. So my sign is negative. I'm keeping that one. So my answer is -1. That's your rules. But because I'm amazing and wonderful, okay, I've got a song to help you remember these rules for the rest of your life. You're going to be 31 years old, just like me, and you're going to remember this song. Anytime you hear the tune, row, row, row your boat, you're going to know this song. Okay? So, where's my phone? Where? My phone? Nope. It's over here. Okay? So, I need y'all to all participate. Where's my... Oh, no. Okay. Not that song. Not that song. Gotta turn my music on, my speaker on. I don't know why my speaker keeps going off. Alright, so, where's my wand? Here's my wand. Alright, here's my wand. Alright. Here's the song lyrics right here, okay? It goes, same signs add and keep, different signs, subtract. Take the sign of the highest number, then you'll be exact. Okay, that's it. That's all. We're only doing this part right now. We'll add this part next week, okay? Just doing this part. Okay, so this is how it'll go. I'll let you hear it because I know you want to. Ready? Same sign, add and keep. Different signs, subtract. Take the sign of the highest number, then you'll be exact. All right, so because I'm really awesome and cool, on the back of your notes, flip it over, the back of your notes, there's your song lyric. It's like your little hymnal.
That's cool, man.
Please turn to page number 10 in your math hymnal to learn the song. I'll turn it up real loud so nobody can hear you. Pretty voices sing. Okay? So we're all going to practice. If I can get up here and look like a lunatic, you can too. Okay? Okay? Well, I'll restart the song. Signs, add and keep. Different signs, subtract. Take the sign of the highest number, then you'll be exact. Same signs, add and keep. Different signs, subtract. Take the sign of the highest number, then you'll be exact. Same signs, add and keep. Different signs, subtract. Take the sign of the highest number, then you'll be exact. Yay! Good job. Good job. Now you're all going to. No, not that song. Now you're all going to stand. Rise, my choir. Come on, my choir. All right, here we go. Loud and proud. We'll stop when everybody starts to sing. Same signs, add and keep. Different signs, subtract. Take the sign of the highest number, then you'll be exact. Same signs, add and keep. Different signs, subtract. Take the sign of the highest number, then you'll be exact. Same signs, add and keep. Different signs, subtract. Take the sign of the highest number, then you'll be exact. Last time, now you're on. Subtract. Take the sign of the highest number, then you'll be exact. Then you'll be exact. Good job. Good job. Good job. Good job. Good job. Good job. All right, so I know it's dumb. I know this, okay? But it will stick in your head and you'll be able to remember it. I'm 31 and I was doing your notes, and in my head I was going, same sign, keep different signs, subtract, same sign, highest number, then you'll be exact. Okay? It's our rules. Same signs, add and keep. Different signs, subtract. Take the sign of the highest number, then you'll be exact. Okay? So when you're thinking through this, you need to think through, are they the same signs or are they different? If they're the same, I add and keep. Different, subtract, take the sign of the highest number, then you'll be exact. Okay? So we're going to skip over some stuff for just a second. Over on page, I think, is this 5? I can't remember. I can't keep track.
Oh, is this our homework?
All right, so look on page 5 on problem J. Okay, there's some example problems for us to practice these rules under J. Okay? The way I suggest you do it so that you get the full points on your homework tonight. Okay? What's the sign of the first number here? Is it positive or negative?
Positive.
All right. Is this one, the next one positive or negative? Write your signs above it on page 4, page 5, problem J. Alright, so are these signs same or different? Different. So in your head, same signs, add and keep, different signs, subtract. So we're going to subtract the numbers. I'm going to do 18 minus 13, which gives me 18 minus 5. Take the sign of the highest number, then you'll be exact. Which one of these is higher, 18 or 13?
18.
And is 18 positive or negative?
Positive.
So it's just going to be positive 5. That's all you do. Okay? So look at K. What's the sign of the first?
Negative.
Negative. What's the sign of the second? Same or different? Different signs. Same signs. Add and keep. Different signs. Subtract. Alright, so subtract the numbers. Just the numbers. 15 minus 6. 9. Take the sign of the highest number. Then you'll be exact. 15 is the highest, and it is a negative. So my answer is going to be negative 9. A lot faster than drawing them dots, right?
Yes.
Alright. Draw your signs. Positive, right? And then the next one is negative. Same or different?
Different.
Different. Same signs, add and keep. Different signs, subtract. So I'm going to subtract 50 and 4, and I get 46. Take the sign of the highest number, then you'll be
Exact.
So what's the highest number?
Positive. Oh.
50. It is 50 positive or negative? Yes, babe.
So if do we do the keep change if there is a negative and then we do that process?
Alright. M, what's your signs here?
Negative and negative.
Negative, negative. Same or different? Same signs. Add and keep. So 21 plus 5. Just the number part gives me 26. Add and keep. Keep the sign. What signs did we have? So my answer has to be same signs. Add and keep. Different signs. Subtract. Alright. You try N and O. Try N and O. On your homework tonight, I need to see you write, were they same or different? Did you add or subtract? Okay? That's showing your work for tonight.
Wait, so we gotta put different on our homework?
Or you can put a D or an S. With the subtraction or add sign. Or you can write the whole thing out if you want to. Alright, for N, were they the same or different? Same. So what do we do if they're the same? Add. Okay, so we're going to add 12 and 63. You can't mental map that. Stack it up on top of each other and add. Add and keep. They were negative and negative, so my answer is going to be negative 75. Alright. O, same or different? Different. So it's different signs. Subtract. So 22 take away 7 gives me 15. Take the sign of the highest number, then you'll be exact. So which one's the highest number?
22.
And is it positive or negative?
Positive.
So my answer has to be
15.
positive 15. Okay? That's addition. Okay? We good? Alright. Look back over on page 4 under subtraction. When we are subtracting two integers, we can't do that, right? You're not really back on page 4, it's just like on the other side. Okay? Remember, subtraction is dead, and we have to keep, change, right? That's what step 1 is telling me here. Keep, change. Keep the first, change the sign, change the sign. So let's go ahead and rewrite it as an addition problem, because you can do that. -4 plus positive 3. Now that it's addition, you follow the song. Same signs, add and keep, different signs, subtract. Take the sign of the highest number, then you'll be exact. Okay? So, are these signs the same? You're not looking at the original problem anymore. You're not looking at that anymore. You're looking at what you wrote as an addition problem. Are they same or different? We've got a negative and a positive. We're looking at the new one that we had to write as an addition problem. Okay? So, if they're different, what do? Subtract. So, 4 take away 3 gives me, take the sign of the highest number, then you'll be exact. So the highest number is 4, which means it's going to be a negative. So my grand answer is -1. So the biggest thing here is you just have to rewrite it as an addition problem. We want all of them to be addition problems, basically. And then we follow the addition rules, okay, which is the song. All right, so look at A. Right now it's subtraction. We don't want it to be subtraction, so we have to change it to addition. Keep, change. So 20 plus, but it's not, it'd be negative 30, right? Keep, change. And now we follow the rules. We've got a positive and a negative. They're different, so we would subtract. 30 take away 20. 10. Take the sign of the highest number, then you'll be exact.
-10.
It'll be -10. All right, rewrite it as addition. We want them all to be addition problems. So it'd be -5 plus -10. All right, and if it confuses you, cross out the old problem, because we're not looking at that anymore. We're looking at the addition problem. Yes, ma'am.
What if there was the same number and one of them was negative, one of them was positive? Would you do the same thing?
The first one stays the same, the second one changes, always. Okay? Good question. So we got a negative and a negative, same or different?
Same.
Same signs, add and keep. So 5 plus 10 is?
15.
Keep the sign, which is?
Negative.
All right, rewrite it as an addition problem. How are you going to rewrite it as an addition problem?
That's going to be 12. It's going to be original 12.
All right, -20 plus, not -12 anymore, positive 12. Keep, change. And then if you want, scratch that out so you don't get confused. Negative and a positive, same or different?
Different.
Different signs. Different signs. Subtract. All right. 20 take away 12.
18. Wait,
8.
Just 8. You're good. You're good. 8. Take the sign of the highest number. Then you'll be exact. She's gonna like it when we get calculators.
Yeah.